prostitute story. You guys ready? Are you ready for this?
Bondage? I'm in.
I should be able to hire my own tweaker to beat up another tweaker.
Gets high fives from the boys.
It's the stupidest thing I ever heard of.
Good morning with the boys.
Good morning. Can't quite say it is evening, so I'm gonna say it, but it's not really with the noon dudes either.
Yeah, it's just we're morning with the boys. That's what they call us. It don't matter what time of day or night. We are still morning with the boys. It sounds like we're sad.
I don't know. It seems like you're really like, I don't know. I'm open to it being evenings with the men.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, if that's what we're asking,
it's the time of the day.
That's just what we're asking people to look us up. Though.
Well, if
I mean, they need to know us as
morning with the boys. Obviously,
yeah.
That's the home. But if you really know us, then obviously you know there's a few other innuendos.
Yeah, but morning with the boys is what we presented on the radio.
Oh, they know. I mean, you make it sound like our 33 other subscribers have no idea what the deal is.
Like the 33 fans we got.
Also,
I don't know what's up.
Shout out Gary McCleary for found out he's a pretty big listener. He's listening to all of them.
Nice. Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Shout out. That was pretty dope. I didn't, you know, it's always funny the people you find out that are tuning in and listening.
Any feedback?
It's a great question. You would have to
continue and keep going.
You have to ask DJ. Well, obviously, we're going to continue to keep going.
Yeah, we don't need it at this point, but it's nice to hear that we should.
And especially with the connections we've made in the last few days,
it's been interesting, to say the least. Busy as fuck.
I mean, it's so wild of a thing to like being talked about on a radio.
Dude, when me and DJ were driving out to Park City, we heard him talking about it, and that was before he was even live, and before, like, obviously we weren't there, right? So like, it wasn't like, oh, there's Curtis in the live feed from Morning with the Boys. No, it was just he was just saying it on the radio, and I was like, dang, is he live right now? Has been messaging? So like, we all had to look and see. He was not.
Well, that's the thing, though. I've actually gone down, though, and I've actually gone down and hung out with them on my after hours to make sure that, you know.
Yeah.
So it's not like me and him actually, you know, connecting.
Yeah.
Yeah. The thing.
Starting to be friends.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He's a really good dude.
And
that's why I tuned in.
Us tomorrow.
That's what I'm saying. Cool. And got the official from watching his face himself said he has got the A-OK.
We're good to go.
He has got the kids covered.
Get there. 4 o'clock.
Well, also, we still got to make that phone call today. The unfortunate part about...
I'll do that on the way. I mean, they're an evening time restaurant, so I'll just do that on the way home. As I'm driving.
Yeah, it sounds like they got some, what are they, 4:30 to 9 o'clock?
Yeah, 4 days a week. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Mad pizza.
Yeah, it is very... I can't believe I haven't heard of... I may have driven by, but I've never been there, never heard of them.
It is it's downtown,
yeah,
so it is one of those spots that you could easily not go to.
There's a lot of hole-in-the-wall places downtown. I went...
It's always the parking situation.
I picked up...
I don't really feel like going into the parking garage every single time I want to go downtown.
Mm-hmm. I picked up a DoorDash at a hole-in-the-wall Mexican restaurant down there, and we'll have to maybe put them on our nacho list just because they're that hole-in-the-wall. Like, I've never heard of them.
Can you please say the name of the restaurant?
I don't even remember it. Like,
Sarah's?
I'd have to look up on my phone and like zoom in. I do not. That was months ago.
Don Luis's?
Maybe Don Luis?
Is that downtown?
Mm-hmm. That sounds.
I was going to say, you better try pretty hard to come up with a Mexican restaurant in this town that I haven't been at.
Hey, I've been to one you haven't. The other one on Grand, the
Oh,
the new one that we took your brother
Camacho's
to. Camacho's
Tacos.
Tacos. Yeah, that was pretty good.
I
Really
haven't
good.
been there yet because the I don't know why I don't know why it was because like brought up to me to go try type of situation.
Mm-hmm.
And then from there I was like, I don't know. I'll get there when I get there.
Yeah.
It didn't really all that excite me at that point.
Now it will. Now it will. Like I said, their nachos were pretty bomb. We're adding those ones to the list. The nacho list.
What are the places that you're thinking as far as this nacho list? Because I got kind of excited about this whole pizza thing. So I'm like, what are we gonna
pizza
do
next? You ready
I
to do
would
pizza
love to
next?
do pizza next.
I thought we were gonna do burgers next.
Okay. Well, I mean, if we're gonna go happy medium, we could skip nachos and go to burgers next.
Okay.
And then,
or we can do pizza next. I'm chill with that. I love me some pizza.
I love me some pizza as well. It's gonna be.
I'm a classic pepperoni kind of guy, though.
I always like to like, how are we gonna judge that?
You got to do
crispiness. I need a crisp. I don't want a soggy slice.
Yep.
What? There is something about like when the back end is crunch, but the slices are you can fold that sucker in half. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's exactly what I like to do. I like to fold it in half and eat it like a paper airplane.
It's like I should be able to turn this thing into a taco if I truly.
And yeah, you got to have a crisp on the bottom. You know, yeah. And then for me, the classic pepperoni, you got to have a good amount of toppings to cheese ratio. Because I don't want all cheese and just a couple pepperonis on that. I want
seems like the easiest way to judge it. It's almost like the coffee. If you just get a strict pepperoni, almost have to leave it up to them kind of type of situation to choose their specialty pizza.
Some places would do like I've had a really good like I don't know if they called it a chicken Alfredo, but chicken in the white sauce. And chicken bacon ranch, maybe that's what it was. It was a chicken bacon ranch, and it was actually very good. And I'm not. It's usually not my go-to.
Can we both agree? No, like can we like skip the onions?
No
places.
No, I don't. I'm not much of a mushroom guy either. And I know Bamski's or DJ Crazy was talking about mushrooms on his pizza.
I don't. That was going to be interesting. Ellen was going to be like
bacon, mushrooms.
Maybe it is one of those things. I just have to keep eating it and just force myself to love it.
And he was talking about bacon, cheese, and mushrooms. Like maybe I could live with the mushrooms if it's got a lot of bacon.
Extra bacon.
Yeah. That's what
I'm saying. I was pretty excited about the extra bacon.
If it's got enough bacon on there, then I could probably handle a mushroom or two. But yeah, not a big mushroom fan.
It sounds like he was a big mushroom fan. He was talking about he wanted them
fried
suckers.
portobello, yeah,
delivered to the studio. I was like,
dude,
okay.
My mom and dad collected mushrooms once up in Peaburg, and then just went home and fried them up. The most horrific smell in the kitchen for like a day. Just fried mushrooms. I was like, oh, every time I walked in, it was so bad.
Is it acceptable to season your mushrooms? Like, do people season their mushrooms, or is the flavor of mushroom really supposed to be the thing that you're like,
That's a good question. Do you saute your mushrooms? Like when you saute your mushrooms, do people saute? That's a good question. I am not a huge cook. I'm sure
I know that most people just slice their mushrooms up and then just put it in there, with already their dish, so their dish has been seasoned. But what if I cook my mushrooms in a separate dish, season it, and then add it into my seasoned dish?
Yeah.
So it's double seasoned, so it cuts the taste of
the mushroom out. Well, see, I'm not a huge fan of mushroom, but I do like tuna casserole with cream of mushroom soup. Tuna, right? So it's like, I think I'd be all right. Mushrooms make things so much better.
Tuna casserole is one of those ones. It's kind of definitely a hit or miss.
I fucked it up once, which is hard to do.
Clip it.
Yeah.
You gotta clip that.
Hey man, I was young and I didn't drain. It was just I didn't drain my noodles enough, and then it was too
Fucked it up
watery.
once.
It's pretty easy to make, but I have fucked it up before. Yeah, dude.
What's gonna happen? I mean, it's bound to happen.
Yeah, I was a young college kid, and just was like, oh, this will be enough water drained out of these noodles. No, there was way too much water left in those noodles. Ruined a good dinner, dude.
Yeah, that is a very soggy dinner.
Yeah, not good.
What are you gonna do? Live and learn, though.
Yeah, I actually want some now. I might actually.
So how do you do your tuna casserole? Because I know that you're not a big fan of the onions and you're not a big fan of the pickles.
Well, my mom did peas in hers all the time.
So it's just tuna, peas,
noodles, and cream of mushroom.
Cream of mushroom.
Yeah. I leave out the peas, so I'm good. I don't want no peas, man.
Those are like, it seems like those were like the 4 staple vegetables we always had was corn, carrots, peas, and green beans.
Green beans, I can get down on some green beans. Carrots with ranch all day. Corn.
I thought I was a huge fan of peas, and then the last time I had peas, I put a bunch on my plate, and then I started munching them. I was like, I'm okay. They're good, but not really that good.
For me, it's the texture. Like once you start squishing them, then they kind of just like almost feel like Play-Doh to me. I don't know. It's just like, I
think I would like mashed potatoes. I was like, these are good.
I love mashed potatoes, which is weird because then I'm not a huge fan of like baked potatoes. It's the same thing, but it's just skin. Like it's just
I bet you could eat pea mash.
It's like I have to, when I get a baked potato, I have to like mash it up to enjoy it. So it's like I might as well just had mashed potatoes instead of had a baked potato that I had to mash myself. And then I'm left with the skin that I guess it's, if you do the butter trick, a good potato skin's not terrible.
Just that's what it is. You're like, I just don't like the skin. Do you like pulp?
No pulp. I can do it.
I think it's that thing. It's when stuff feels like it's swimming in your mouth.
Feels dirty. Your orange juice feels dirty if it's got pulp.
When I take my shower and I swish the water around in my mouth, it ain't chunky. And I don't want none of my drinks to be chunky.
The only thing chunky better be a smoothie.
Man, I wonder if that could be with like a curdled milk. You know what I mean? Could be one of those things because we've all messed around and found out, unfortunately, about some curdled milk.
Like the one time I thought that's what I got when I had DJ's drink, and it was actually just all the caramel at the bottom.
Oh wow!
Well, I should have clipped that. That was live. That was a live moment.
And speaking of, I was talking with my girlfriend. We were doing this morning when it came to the behind the scenes, and I think we got old DJ's drink. Shouldn't be happening either.
Oh, dude! Like I said,
She's hella smart. She came up with like some pretty cool solutions.
Yeah, What's the solutions? I mean, make sure those guys' drinks are on point, or she's gonna lay the smack down at the old City Brew over there.
I wouldn't put it past her.
She gonna just like, what is it? Like I don't think it's John Cena, but it's a wrestling move where you just run next to him, grab their head, and take them down. It's John Cena.
I didn't say it. As much as I'd love to see that, I don't think that would be the case. But I mean, the caramel settling at the bottom. If you put the caramel around the inside of the cup, then it won't sink all the way to the bottom. And then you're not sucking up chunks of caramel. That's because that's pretty rough when you suck up a chunk of caramel and it shoots in the back of your throat.
Yeah.
Joking.
I don't have that problem because I don't have caramel in my drinks.
Well, you got to appreciate the fact that, the drinks are on point.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We even got to think about doing that again. It's got to be coming up again soon, huh?
Yeah, I think we
Coffee video number 2.
Maybe after
They just have to run them on Sundays.
if we get 4 weeks of wings in, it wouldn't hurt to take one.
No, we can just do 2 in a week.
Or we could do because we could do. Last time we did a weekend, huh? We did it on Sunday. We'll just have to run it on a Saturday.
People, this guy always looking for a way to get at him.
Dude, you're not the one editing the videos.
He's fine.
Fuck you.
I'm doing plenty of other stuff, dog.
We'll just do 2 a week, bro. No big deal.
I can't. I'm just gonna
I got it.
drop Curtis off on the future of these jobs, and we'll see if he sinks or swims. You might be editing, but I'd love you to run this company.
That's different. Very, very much so, for sure.
So, we all have our gifts and we all have our talents.
Right? Yeah. Well, I'm just telling you, it's going to take a minute to edit.
Yes, and at that point, you can go plead to my little brother once again.
We just need to get DJ on the shorts.
He's got his
he's getting there.
He's got his iPad coming.
Heck yeah.
He's ready to, and I was like, cool, then we can get on iTunes.
I didn't even think about that.
That's an untapped market that we can't even get into because none of us know about. Well, I mean, you probably do, but I don't know anything about getting through an iPad or like a. Is it an iLaptop?
What do you need?
What is it? Apple laptop? Apple top?
I mean, you can get iTunes. We used to have iTunes on our Microsoft computers to like download our music. So what do you need to get to post stuff on? That's a good question for DJ.
DJ's iPad.
What is needed to post content to?
I already listened and got the TikTok account going on.
Get into Apple Podcast, the TikTok, heck yeah.
It did work out pretty good. It got the right link. And if anybody's smarter than me and can, navigate that thing for me, it'd be great.
What do you mean?
Well, just, make sure, because I've created a Morning with the Boys, that Gmail account, and it's not really necessary, but supposed to have I was trying to do all this stuff. I was trying to be helpful on this podcast, but me and technology don't really mix that well.
I think your TikTok somewhere in the settings, you should be able to add me as an editor, and then I would be able to possibly drop my videos there as well.
There we go.
Just sign into that account when I'm on my TikTok.
By all means.
I think we'll have that would be the way to do that.
But I have a button that goes to the right. Morning with the Boys from TikTok.
Hey, that's step 1. They see the video, they click the links, they do the things like y'all should. Like, share, subscribe. Yeah.
Good call. Do not forget to like and share and subscribe and get on all those social media links. Tune in tomorrow because we got a big one dropping in tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow the Spitz video will drop. Heck yeah.
We're gonna go look at mixers here pretty soon. And pretty excited to hopefully maybe we can have our own air horn.
We'll see what they got. I'm curious because if you were looking at Bamski's, it's just very simple. It's just 4 headphone jacks and 1 output, and then he's got a volume adjuster for all the mics. So, but like I said, if we did, Streamlabs has access to things like that with my, what's it called? Stream Deck. So we could definitely get you some air horns sitting right there.
Well, just for whatever, Seems like if we have one noise that seems consistent, we do that quite a bit. I've noticed it. I mean, we should do that compilation. How many times you heard that over the?
It was just a full 30-minute video of us. like unsubscribing. These guys are idiots. And,
no, it seems like we're steadily going up.
yeah,
so
steadily increasing.
Everybody.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It is really, really cool. And everybody who solely has been, you know what I mean, adding us, saying or giving us more or less the A-OK to continue on.
Yeah, and Spitz treated us with open arms, and I'm hoping Crazy Pizza will as well. I'm sure they will. Sure, I mean,
Mad Pizza.
I keep getting it mixed up.
Yeah,
Mad
we definitely
Pizza.
messed up really hard earlier.
Crazy
we keep calling
Pizza.
it Crazy Pizza, but it's Mad Pizza.
Mad Pizza, yeah.
And as soon as I said that, I remember Kendrick Lamar. I was like, it's basically Mad Pizza, but it's Mad. It's basically, you know,
Heck
Mad
yeah.
City, Mad Pizza.
There we go.
Just walked all over my own joke.
I'm excited. Call them on the way home. Make sure they know we're coming by. Because, yeah, they got weird hours, 4:30 till 9 or something. So,
And we will have
DJ Crazy from 105.1 The Bone will be there.
Here we go.
Ooh.
Morning with the boys. You're tuned into 105.1 The Bone.
Nice. Got it.
He hit it up there. He said he was gonna put it on there. Said he was done with it. So
Did he?
yeah,
What, you said that today? Oh, nice. Heck
I think
yeah.
he tagged us on the he message or something that it was done.
Cool.
So it'll be
I'll have to keep an ear out. Heck yeah. That's my stuff, dude. I'm excited to hear it.
I'm excited to be all Bamski geared out over at Mad Pizza.
I have to find my Bamski shirt, but that is also one thing I'm doing tonight.
I was gonna say, if worst case scenario, DJ will let you borrow his other Bamski shirt.
So we don't look.
I think DJ might have more Bamski's gears than I do.
Yeah, probably.
How many shirts you got? 3, DJ? 2?
Dang.
So
2 shirts and a hat.
So you have one more shirt than I do.
Yeah, he's got more than you, dude. Well,
we each have a hat. We each have a shirt. DJ has an extra shirt that I won that I had to give him as part of being part of this podcast.
yeah, you're lucky you didn't wear it. You would have turned blue.
After seeing DJ in it, I was like, okay, this shirt definitely would not fit me. I would have worn it once.
That's on you.
So I would have been wild looking.
Yeah, you would have been like purple.
Yeah, literally. I probably would have.
You would have looked like you just bruised from the neck down.
That would have been perfect if you know. Oh, no. The story with. Oh, never mind. That is just so funny. So, we got after it early. We were in there about 6 o'clock this morning.
Heck yeah.
DJ, I don't even think he slept. You know, he's a regular insomniac So, he is up. Ran into him because I overslept. I was going to try to get out at 3 o'clock.
Damn.
You know, be over that 4 o'clock. Instead, I seen 3 o'clock and I rolled over.
It's like, nope. Damn.
But I'm so mad at myself though. You know what I mean? Because then you do feel the lingering tiredness. I had that discussion this weekend about, and I was like, I mean, that makes just so much more sense. Instead of just, it's almost better to like force yourself to just lay there awake versus going back to sleep.
Because if you go back to sleep, then you feel more tired. I definitely feel more tired when I get too much sleep, for sure. Like there's a different tired between me only getting a few hours of sleep and me getting, 8 or 9 hours of sleep, and then I just feel more groggy the other way. Like last night I was up pretty late working on some editing, so I did not get as much sleep as I wanted, but I didn't feel terrible today.
You ever like fallen asleep for like an hour? Like, you know what I mean? Like you're supposed to be up at 6 and then you fall back asleep and then you wake up at 7.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how tired are you right then? And you're like,
ready to just put it all back away and go back to bed for another hour. Yeah.
I totally get that though. I mean, but the times where you do like jump out of bed and then just like hop in the shower and then just go.
How often have you ever been a one alarm kind of guy?
Yes, I have.
How long did it last?
I think it was when I was solidly doing yoga. So maybe about a year and a half.
Okay.
I was so time disciplined with yoga. I got to do it at this time, and then I got to come home at lunch and do it. And then, because I was working downtown, so it was so easy to come home and do yoga.
Yep. Okay, I was a one alarm guy for probably 6 months. I don't remember why I stopped, but I know I definitely had to put my phone across the room. I could not have it right next to my head, otherwise I grab it and snooze it.
Then, you know, it's so funny. That didn't really work for me either, because it could be far enough and I would still get up, turn it off, and then walk back to bed. Like, you don't have any power over me, phone. I'm smarter than you. I just turned you off.
I think that's what eventually happened to me. Is I was like, nope, I'm so tired that I'm going back to bed again.
You think you're so smart, phone? Guess what? Going off.
I'm turning you off.
Alarm clock off. Unplugged? Better watch yourself, alarm clock.
Guess what? I'm not even that awake yet. I'll go back to bed. I had to walk all the way up to the living room. I'm not even that awake yet.
The crazy part is there are so many times where I get up and go, and then I'm like, nope, just nope.
I'm not a morning person though. Definitely
I'm
not.
a pretty consistent morning person. You know, if I'm going to bed like 10, 11, I'm up at 5. I might not get up, but
you're awake and yeah.
But then, I mean, anymore, these last few weeks, it's literally been, and then we got a call for another one.
Yeah.
We got to start on Tuesday. Big old wall. You ready for that?
Not even a bid. You just go do it.
Oh.
Well, I mean, no, it's not like I figured it was just Jeff. He's like, we're ready for you. But
yeah, I mean, I obviously got it, but definitely want to go look at it. Yeah. There's some masking. There's a bunch, but it's inside of a building, so I don't know.
A big wall, huh?
It'd be dope if I had a lift. Did you get into a basket?
A little scissor lift?
You're not worried about.
Oh, yeah, no. Like I said, my problem is when I don't have hip motion.
As long as you can legitimately like drive and not kill me, we're good to go.
The scissor lift? We'll have to go look and make sure that it's not like, or somewhere a scissor lift can get to, because it'd be stupid to rent one and not even use it. Might as well.
I would definitely not even rent one. Like, it's 2 walls. I'm not scared to get up 20 feet.
No, I'm feeling so much better on a ladder every day.
That's dope too. That's so good to hear.
Yeah.
You went from, I can't get past 10 feet.
Well, it's so, dude, that time, like, I don't know what was up with that, because like I'd done it before, right? And we were doing houses that I was up that high, easily that high exterior wise, and it was fine. That time was just really weird, dude. I literally was clamming up top there. As soon as I get up the ladder, dude, I'd be like, yeah, I'm good, we'll be all right. Try to rip some tape. I'm so much sweat on my hands that I couldn't even rip the tape. It's just like, dude, and I'm just like pulling it, It's like, what is going on? Like, you're good, bro. Like, yeah, you're a little nervous, but yeah. It was just weird.
You weren't even that high up. I could probably have jumped and like high-fived you.
Yeah.
Like, you were that close to the ground.
Yeah.
Which you weren't doing. You were definitely.
It's like, I was up there, man.
We're talking about locked in. I ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, I don't know. It was just weird. Because like I said, I've been on a ladder plenty of times before.
I think the fear of what happened to my little brother.
That might have been it too. Yeah. After knowing you threw your brother off a ladder, I'm just knowing I'm coming next. That's all he does. He gets you in here, work a job with me.
Craziest part about that is I still had to go up there and do the exact same spot that he fell off of.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, and
that.
you went up there. I mean, you didn't go up there.
Yeah.
But, I did walk you.
You showed me. Yeah.
Exact. I was like, yeah, he was right. Yeah.
Yep. I saw where he fell. Saw the mark left on the ground, the indention. No, poor guy.
It was a solid fall. That was a hell of a fall for him, man.
Yeah. It was good to see him a couple weeks ago.
I was gonna say he looked pretty jacked. My brother, he was looking pretty swole as far as. I mean, I think he is working out, keeping his muscles strong.
Good, yeah, I need to start working out because I fucked my back up this weekend. Thinking I was young.
I didn't do all the push-ups that old Bamsky was doing, but we knocked out. Me and DJ knocked out 20.
I heard you guys were up there doing push-ups.
We did 20. We did 20.
Is that when someone walked in on you guys?
No, that was Matt, the carpet guy. I was like, well, I can't endorse that guy, but you know what I mean? There's that painter. And then there's Matt, the carpet guy. I was like, wonder if there's one in every industry. Matt, the electrician.
Matt, the electrician.
I know Matt, the drywall guy.
Oh, okay. Every profession's got a Matt.
I was wondering.
Probably.
You almost, I mean, it's a pretty common name.
Yeah. Matthew. Matthew is definitely like a Dave Smith, you know.
They're everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Anderson.
Do we give a shout out to our sponsor?
Always. 2 Minute in the Truck.
2 Minute Truck Moving Company.
I hope I never have to use them, unfortunately. Like, I hate to say that, but I hate moving. It's literally one of my worst.
But what if you do and they make it super easy for you?
No, it would be super easy to have them do it. So if I ever have to move again, that's who's doing it. But I'm just like.
Or you could just tune in and maybe does not giveaway. Maybe you could be that lucky winner.
The lucky giveaway. No, I'm just hoping. I was not. I was
I know
saying
you're not a
that,
veteran, but you know.
No, I was saying that because I just don't want to move. There's been a couple times in my life where it was like every single year we were moving into a new apartment. I'm just so over moving. So nothing against our sponsors because our sponsors are amazing. But I'm just saying I am tired of moving in my life. I've done Alaska, Wyoming, South Dakota, Montana, Washington. Always come home though. Always end up coming home though, right? To your home state.
That's so funny. I wish there was like a zoom in that we had. You're gonna have to watch yourself back and you're gonna have to see how emotional you got. I'm just
over it.
I'm just tired of moving, everybody. I'm gonna move to South Dakota, Alaska. Can't move no more.
It's a lot of freaking.
I get it, dog. I lived in California and here. Alaska here would be a lot.
That was different because the only way you could get out by boat or planes. You definitely felt like
Wyoming would be another one that would be. I mean, it's so small. You're like, geez, it's like that little bit that I was. You know, I think I watched my parents' place in Hysham for a week, and even that seemed like I was like, wow.
Yeah, I'd go crazy there. I mean, Wyoming wasn't terrible. I thought it was terrible when I lived there, and then when I moved away.
As you get older, these places don't seem really all that bad. I could settle down here and maybe get me a ranch and horses, get cattle, knowing damn well I don't really know how to do any of it, but always thinking it's cool. I'll get me some cattle and just ranch them. Yeah, turn into old Yellowstone real quick.
Alaska opened my eyes to the beauty of everywhere else. Like, Alaska's beautiful, but so is Wyoming in its own way. It's like a golden beautiful, right? When it's all yellow and dry.
Well, I mean, like where your parents are at, that area, I mean, you're like a hop and a skip and you're in a whole different state. So, I mean, it's like, if they would have laid the roads just 20 minutes,
20 minutes north and you don't have as many trees as they have right in there, little 40 acres. Yeah, hell yeah.
bam, you're in a different state. So
picked a good spot. Yeah.
And then think about that. If you grew up in that state, that's right there. And because, Sturgis goes right through there. So it gets pretty wild every year. It gets you a sight to see. There's got some other stuff, some big cities around there.
Sturgis was crazy, dude. Especially, when we lived, because, we were about an hour.
Rapid City's got to be...
It's getting pretty big.
It's got to be pretty... DJ, you should look this up for me real quick. How big is Rapid City? Because, population-wise, it's probably bigger than any city in Wyoming, you'd think.
Maybe bigger than anything in Wyoming, but I don't think it's too crazy. And it's really spread out. So it is a big city. So it does right there. It says 54.2 square miles because it is stretched out. It's a really weirdly designed city. But I bet their population,
Oh, it's really not that big at all.
79,000. What are we here in Billings? 120 now?
So what's the biggest city in Wyoming?
That's a good question. Because I think we're 110,
Casper?
120? No, it's got to be Sheridan. No, not It's a good question.
Cheyenne.
Cheyenne?
Cheyenne's coming in with a big number. Hit me with it.
Oh.
65,000.
Oh, man.
So 70.
Yeah.
So I was right. Rapid City is bigger than the biggest city in Wyoming.
Yeah, but what's South Dakota's biggest city? Is it in fact Rapid City? And then yet again, I think we are at 110, 120,000.
Sioux Falls, maybe?
You might be right there. Sioux Falls, yep. With...
the only reason I know this is because I used to...
206,000.
They're bigger than us. It's wild. But I used to, when I was delivering casino machines, drive through South Dakota, take them all the way down there, do software updates.
Heck yeah.
That's almost to Nebraska. It is so close to Nebraska. You're like...
So you must have gone through... Where's their mini Vegas? What's it called?
Oh, Deadwood. I never did Deadwood, though.
No, they weren't run by the same company, huh?
No, but we did do Deadwood for your bachelor party.
Yeah.
It's funny to be at a bachelor party and then fail to make it to the wedding. I've failed at making Nate's wedding.
Dang, you're always working.
I haven't gotten 2 invites for my older brother's wedding, so I just missed a few weddings.
You'll be lucky if you make your own, dude.
Oh, I'm not missing that. I will never miss that. Yeah.
Speaking of suits,
I'm pretty excited. This seems like a great idea.
I'm excited. Yeah. DJ Crazy mentioned doing a cologne testing. So I was like, I could get down with that. And then we were already thinking about suiting up and doing another photo shoot with our photographer, just all suited up. And
figuring out what suit places here in town.
No,
it's not going to cost you. I mean,
we found
but it's also
one. What was it called?
It's a bridal place at the same time as well. So if we had an actual suit place, a guy can look a little snazzy. One time in his life. I guess,
Stepping out.
Stepping
out. Want to go see what they got. I think they're going to be our most local, because Men's Warehouse, that's a chain. It's not local.
But even I was like, I don't know anything about stepping out.
Yeah, and I think, like I said, I think it's going to be more tuxedo based, but I'm sure that we could get some party suits, dude.
I don't know.
And we want special colors. You're going to do purple on the full suit?
I was like, I thought it would be legit to get. Well, the idea was really cool. And then it came up to me, you got to be careful on the purple or else it comes off. DJ, what did you say? The Joker? Yeah, immediately you got Joker suit. I don't know if I want Joker suit. He wanted to go with a sick burgundy suit, which I was like,
burgundy would be cool. I mean, you can go really crazy with the vest color. That's right.
But obviously,
Full suit,
podcast
yeah.
wise, you're going for this
Full-
the outside aesthetic, not the
full
inside
suit.
aesthetic.
Color. I don't. We'll have to look at what they got, because I'm usually the guy who's like first to be. I'll be bright orange or whatever, you know. But gray and white both look really good on a suit.
I was like, if the cost was decent enough, you know what I mean? Might as well just buy the suit.
Yeah, we gotta see.
Hard to see, yeah. I mean,
Gotta see what they got.
it's all tax write-offs, baby.
I'm sure.
Hey, and we got this next one coming in next Tuesday. I'm becoming less worried about it.
Yeah.
Obviously, at first, you know, you're like, is it really even smart to do this? You got Thanksgiving coming up, you got Halloween, you got all the things. But then you get a call like this one today, so you're like, okay, well,
that helps.
YOLO.
I'm gonna buy a suit, baby. Oh no.
It's not even a great suit. I'm just looking for. I mean, I think the last time I wore a suit was probably high school.
Mine would have been my wedding, but
that would have been. Is that literally the last time? I think if I did another time, probably not. Not much of a suit guy. I'm usually out of.
I've always said I wanted to just wear a suit and go out in public and just pretend like I'm important. Now I don't have to pretend.
Like I'm important.
Now I don't have to pretend, dude.
That's pretty dope. You got a little bit of.
Let's go eat some wings.
Some people might recognize us here and there.
I'm waiting. I've been going to like Classy and Sassy every once in a while, right over the weekend. Just waiting for one of them to be like, "You're the coffee guy." And I'm like, "Oh shit!" Oh, because we gave him third place. Spitting in my coffees now, man. Oh, just kidding. They would never.
I don't know. I haven't heard too much feedback though. I'm looking forward to doing another coffee though.
Yeah,
it has been a minute.
Like I said, if we do it, I think we just like double up there.
Yeah, it seems like.
But if we're gonna eventually need a break on wings. 4 weeks in, we could use a wing break.
I don't think why we need any breaks. Go hard until it's done. Why we need a break?
Well, that's what I was thinking. We could throw in a random pizza or do one every other. It's a lot of time in between.
I think maybe as we get closer to wrapping up the wing video, we can stretch it out every couple of weeks while we're transitioning into the next one.
Transitioning, maybe. It's just a lot of weeks, but it is.
Get excited.
Yeah.
To find the last one.
I am excited to see what Bad Pizza's got for wings.
Right?
Because
so ideally, like if your perfect world, like what are you so excited to actually do? Is it nachos? Did you eat nachos for 9 weeks in a row?
No, burgers probably. I would say probably the burgers. I eat burgers a lot. I naturally eat a lot of burgers, so.
Yeah, you almost can't go wrong with the burger. And I mean, like Peter down from Spitz was saying, it's kind of Billings' staple point is a burger.
A lot of burger places.
We could actually go eat at some places we never. I mean, what is Jake's? I mean, just Jake's had a good burger. I know the Montana Club's got a good burger.
There's going to be a lot of burgers too.
I mean, yeah, you could get up to like 15 burger places.
Yeah. Just going to be eating for years now.
That's what I was saying. Like, why not though?
Yeah, like I said, you got to eat.
Until I can sit at home and just, be retired and
you got to eat. Might
enjoy
as well.
home cooking. But that's not going to, this industry that we're in demands so much of our time to not be at home.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm working.
Always.
Yeah, it's so wild when you have this Sunday, and yesterday, where you're not somewhere because of a death, but it's also a chance for you to spend time. So it's like you're a blessing in disguise situation. You know what I mean? You're like, I have to take time off from work. Luckily, before it would have been a real tragedy, but now I have you and DJ, where can actually make those type of things happen. And you guys are really good painters at this point. I mean, it's not like you guys are. I don't have to hold. I can send you guys both. You guys are the tag team.
Tag team, a single man job. No, I even said it when you yesterday when we were out there. I was like,
I don't know. All I heard was y'all about to mutiny.
On the podcast, yes, but on the work side of things, it was like, it's probably.
You're a great paint boss. Other than that,
but we're taking over on the technology. No, I even said I wouldn't know what to say here for an hour by myself. I could figure it out, but it wouldn't be good.
Of course you would. But yeah, exactly. You can do it.
It would.
Is there anybody who's gonna listen?
No. But no, I did say that it was good for you to take a couple days off because you have been working pretty damn hard and crazy lately. That's a couple days would be nice.
But it's wild. Like I mean, and you know, doing these houses by myself. Got the luxury of having my brother, and he gets hurt. Had luxury of your brother, and then he's got to leave. I'm like, just keep feeding me bodies until.
I mean,
and luckily you guys have been really good on your feet, you know, and you're hesitant enough that you'll do the stuff, but you'll do it smart, not get yourself hurt. When I started out, it was, you know, you're doing it. If you get hurt,
so be it. Yeah.
He falls.
That's my first paint crew I was on was like that pretty much. They're like, we got some stuff, but we don't use it.
I remember when I I started my own company, you know, and I was working out there and off of what is that, Ronin? Big houses over there, and I was painting. I ended up Pasquarello is the guy's last name. He actually owns a ton of property here in town. Painting his personal home. I'm on the roof, and I'm like touching up, or no, I can't remember if I was spraying or if I was touching up, rolling, but the shingles on the roof were so slick, and I just lost my feet go underneath me, and I just start sliding, and I'm just headed for the edge, and luckily my feet caught the gutter, and it was enough to stop me, and it's like a 25 feet straight down off the edge, and just. I called the guy I was working with at the time, and I was like, yeah, I'm done for today. This isn't happening. I mean, you talk about getting jelly legs.
Yeah. You're just sweating. Yeah.
He's like, what do you mean you're going to take the rest of the day off? You should be fine. I'm like, it didn't happen to you.
Yeah, you weren't the one freaking... Just, yeah. I watched a video exactly like that the other day, just sliding, just nothing you can do. You can reach for anything and everything, but you're just sliding.
No, and it's terrifying.
Yeah.
When you're just along for the ride. That almost happened to my old paint boss. I would have made him 57 at the time. And we're out in Mont Vista subdivision. He's on the top of the roof doing the same. He's supposed to be doing the job that he sent another guy up to do, but the other guy was failing, about to give up. He climbs up there, basically on the roof. He's getting it. He's coming on his way down. Next same thing. Just starting to slide. I jump up on the ladder, grab his foot, and I'm like holding him. And he's like, well, you got my foot then? I'm like, yeah, I guess, you know? And he's like, and he just goes right back to work. And I was like, man, they do not make them like you guys anymore. Oh,
man.
You old schoolers just flat get it.
Right? Like my grandpa cutting his thumb off.
Depression. Somebody might have died. Who cares? Step over them. You got more work to do.
My grandpa was an iron worker. Cut half his thumb off and ended up climbing down by himself. Yeah, it's just like calmly climbed down from up top the fucking...
Because you know, for every one of them that like survived, how many
didn't? Yeah. Like the famous picture of those guys sitting there eating lunch in New York, like that had to have been a crazy time, dude.
But also those guys, I mean, Talk about incredible balance.
Yeah,
That was so cool.
Just walking those freaking beams like it was nothing. Yeah. Yeah, they don't make them like they used to.
Well, when you don't, I was like, if you don't have the proper harness and you just started without it, you're gonna learn to do it.
Right? Yeah. And you know, if you figure you're building a building, you're going up one story at a time. So you're getting more and more comfortable as the building goes up. By the time you're 120 stories up, you've been doing it for 120 weeks. You're like, yo, dude, like, it's my shit. It's my home now. I live here.
Now, I mean, so much stuff is done by crane nowadays. You know, I mean, there's a lot safer, but even, I mean,
you still got to have your guide guy. I guess they'd probably be called a guide of some sort. You know, to set it in place where it's supposed to. But still, it's a feat of engineering of massive success.
Yeah, back in the day when you were doing it with a rope, just balance this bad boy with a rope, set it in place. But now that, I mean, the stuff that they're doing nowadays, underwater, above water, it doesn't matter where you go. Technology, you can weld it, stick it there.
Talk about caves though. You seen the cave splunkers that like go underwater cave diving?
I mean, I was just talking about that with DJ because we were working in that bathroom, you know, and it's just so tight in there. I was like, man, this is just like, which is totally not the case, but you know, this is just like being stuck in one of those caves. And then I remember a story of a guy, they were traversing one of these tunnels and he went to go test a spot while he waited for his buddy behind him, and his buddy went down and hit like a spot. It was so tight, couldn't get turned back around. He screamed back at his buddy, don't even bother, just go, because I'm done. This is where I'm gonna be. And then he just had to
leave his buddy there.
Yeah, he had to turn around and climb out of there. Dang. I was like, I don't even know. I might just be like, all right, dude, we're dying here together.
Yeah.
Or is it better to leave, man?
Oh, man, yeah, that's tough. Because I've seen a couple, even just like with some guys that I think they were just like climbing through it and they got a little wet spot, but then the water started rising because it started raining outside and the cave started to flood. So they were just trapped there as it's starting to, that would be scary too. You're just standing there like stuck and the water's just raising. Oh, actually, DJ, look this up. What about the people who got trapped in the tourist gold mine in Colorado? There's a bunch of tourists, like over 100 people got trapped in a gold mine over the weekend in Colorado, I think.
Jeez Louise, it's terrifying.
12 people? Okay, I was way off on my people.
Talk about fake news, this guy.
Dude, the ad I saw made it sound way worse than that.
So I did get blown out of proportion. That's unfortunate.
But still, there's a bunch. Yeah, it said a bunch of tourists. 12 is not a bunch.
Wow, that's a dozen.
Bunch.
If I get a bunch of bananas, how many bananas is that?
It's usually like 5 in one bundle. It's a bundle though. It's not a bunch.
So if somebody says to you, I need a bunch of apples, how many apples is that at minimum?
Oh, dude, one case. That's a bunch. That's a good question, dude. I bet you the ad didn't say a bunch either.
If somebody says that I have a bunch of couches, how many couches are you thinking they have?
It's kind of all relative to the item, huh? Because a bunch of couches is like 3. You got 3 couches in a house. That's a bunch, dude. But you got 3 bananas in a house. That's not really that many. So it's like, it's definitely object related. You know what I mean?
How many bikes you have in your house? 4 bikes.
That's a bunch.
This guy's got a lot of bikes. He's really into bikes.
He's got a bunch of bikes. But when someone's like, hey, how many gallons of milk you got in your fridge? Like 2. Like, dude, that's a bunch of gallons of milk, dude.
I think 2 gallons is acceptable.
You
Somebody
think so?
said they had 10 gallons of milk in their fridge.
Now that's a bunch.
That's a bunch of. This guy's got a bunch of milk in his fridge. He's got 10 gallons.
It's a bunch of milk.
I guess the smallest number you could probably go would be about maybe 4 gallons. Is a bunch of milk.
You don't think 3 gallons would 3 gallons be a bunch of milk? I see 3 gallons in someone's fridge. I'm questioning it.
I think I'm coming in saying, "What's with all the milk?"
What's with...
I'm not gonna say you guys got a bunch of milk, and then they will have a story like, "Oh, we go through like half a gallon a day." We go through a gallon a day.
All 3 of my sons eat fucking baking-sized bowls of cereal.
I mean, once in a while, you gotta get down. Eat a bunch of cereal. Tell me rolling in here. Got about 5 left in you?
Yeah.
Here we go. Yeah. Look at us go. Look at us go.
Look at us.
I'm a little worried.
Look at us. Your phone's done, dude. It's close.
All right. Well, I gotta sign off on the live over here, guys.
Heck yeah.
It's 9. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Well,
we can go as long as we want to now. Haha. They'll never know unless they listen to it on Spotify.
Which I'm gonna miss. Excuse me. I'm gonna miss tomorrow's Spotify because we are all caught up on Spotify right now, and this episode I won't be able to download from YouTube Studio for 24 hours. So technically I'm going to be late on Spotify. Unless I could do it the other way and like record it through my Streamlabs and do that. That's a big pain in the ass. So.
Could you ever pull the audio for... No, I guess that would just sound terrible.
From Facebook? Is that what you're saying?
Well, just something else that we do.
No, we'll be all right. It's just one day. What I should have done is the other one that, I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's eventually we're going to get caught up on Spotify to the point of I
think it will really boil down to having another editor.
Well, no, the Spotify just without being able to.
If we can do time to do more activities and it not be an issue. Because we can record the stuff all day. That's super easy. We sit down and we record. Everybody's cool. It's fine. The bigger thing being
getting time to actually
edit.
Put that footage out into something. Yeah.
And if we could just get an editing software, an AI editing software that just does it for us, that'd even be better. Plug the thing in and have it let AI do it.
That's all I want one of Elon Musk's robots for. Just edit my videos, bro. Mr. Beast quality. Otherwise, you're getting unplugged.
Elon, you listen and give us a robot so we can test his theory.
Dude. We'll test one of your robots.
I just need me an AI editor to do this bad boy thing.
He'll replace DJ.
Actually,
DJ will try to break his knees.
Yeah.
We'll have to put him in a
definitely
wheelchair.
gotta have it at your house. I don't want to hear.
You don't want to hear? You're not okay with robot?
Well, I mean, I'm like down with it, but I'm also like, I don't think I want to have it here.
Dude,
starting out. I don't want the first or second mod.
That means my robot could drive me over here. I could take a nap in the car. Wake up in the lake.
That was sweet. Good job, robot. We are drowning. We are drowning. We are drowning.
Got him.
That would be a thing I would honestly fear, is like it crashing while you're trying to. I wonder how long it would take to feel that ease of just going to sleep in your car. I'd go to sleep on a train, I think.
You could sleep on a train?
I think I'd go to sleep on a train just fine.
Yeah, the tracks are built. They're in place. As long as the conductor don't put it into overdrive, we're good.
But then you got cars. And I know there's self-driving cars. They're pretty effective self-driving cars.
Hold up. DJ, look up the video of the self-driving car that went crazy in Chicago.
How many though?
Chicago. Like, so far I've only seen this one video, but it was pretty intense.
And how many smart cars out there before Curtis starts freaking everybody out for no reason? One car.
One car.
Look at how many successes.
Goes on a rampage.
I'm sure it's definitely more than one car, but
And it could have even been a fake video because the video was obviously taken from somebody's phone inside the car. So it could have been a fake video. Someone actually did that and then they said, oh, a self-driving car did this. Who knows? Or it could have been someone in the passenger seat of a self-driving car because they are rolling those out now.
that is definitely an option. But you guys, I think you know who's here.
That's
I think it's time for us to go ahead and wrap this bad boy up, everybody.
Don't forget to like,
share it,
and subscribe.
Get on. Well, go check out the new TikTok, Instagram,
All
get
the
on
good
Snapchat,
things.
all the wonderful things. We will be back
Tomorrow.
Are we going to be back tomorrow? Or are we going to be doing a week video?
Yeah, it's Wednesday.
So we will be back Thursday.
We'll see you guys then. Bye.
Hey, till then, we're out of here.
Bye.